Hello everyone, my name is Tim Sullivan. I am here making this video to tell you about a few websites I have found and give you my opinion about them. I'm relatively new to the education world, so it doesn't take much to impress me so far. But I will say that I can tell when something will work and when it won't. That being said, though, I still encourage you to go and check these websites out for yourself and see if you would be inclined to use them for yourself. So without any more delay, let's go ahead and get started. The first website I want to talk about is the International Society for Educational Technology. Prior to my research into these websites, I thought education was strictly in schools and universities. I never thought about companies and other businesses being a place of education. Um, but looking at this particular website, I learned that uh, companies like human resources departments and they have departments that are strictly for training new employees. Um, this website does a good job for those types of places and schools in showing educators how to build an online course. Um, One of the good things about this website is that it does target anyone who's looking for um, some education in how to build an online course. Now, the courses that this website offers are relatively cheap. Um, they range anywhere from $80 to probably about $200 for one of the biggest bundles they have. Um, Another good thing about these is that once you have purchased the materials and the lessons, you can refer back to them anytime. Um, you pay the fee and it's yours to use how you would like. Um, and the website itself is very well organized, and the lessons look very well organized as well. Now, the cons, though, I didn't see anywhere where there was an educator or an instructor to guide you through the course week by week. It's self-paced, self-taught. So if you did have any questions, they might not be answered in a very timely manner. But as I said before, they're self-paced. So if you had to take a couple days off to wait for a response to a question, um, it's not detrimental to your um, to it at all. Overall, this website was very well organized, very well laid out, and the people who put it together seemed like they knew what they were doing. Um, so, being that it is uh, an international organization, it seemed very reputable, and the reviews I looked at were very positive. The next website I found um, was Digital Futures Initiative. Now, Pedersen and a few others said in their article that education is central to the process of creating citizens. Um, this particular website um, carries on that philosophy, and they are specializing in creating positive digital citizens. Now, what that means is um, having certain etiquette while interacting with others online. Um, Specifically, this website is looking at educating parents and teachers and student resource officers in how to educate youth on how to be a positive digital citizen. Now, on this website, all the lessons are free. Every resource that is on this website is free to anybody who wants to get them and use them. There are sections specifically for SROs, for teachers, for administrators, for parents, and it's very easy to find what you're looking for. The tabs at the top are clearly labeled, and if you're a parent, you click on the Parents tab, it takes you to everything that you need, and they're very easy to download. Going through this, I did not find anything that I would consider a con or a negative aspect. Um, so my overall impression is that these people who have put this together are very passionate about what they're doing. Um, they want to educate teachers and parents and uh, student resource officers, administrators about how to instruct students to be um, safe online. Lastly, the educational technology and mobile learning website is the one I found. Um, Now, positively, this site's going to be very easy to use. It offers a lot of different resources for educators, for administrators, all these things. All the tools are listed out in categories, and in those categories, they're all alphabetized, so you can find them very, very easily. Um, there's also a distance learning section, which is going to be very, very important for educators nowadays during the pandemic, which is when this video is being recorded. Now, some issues that I found, there were a lot of ads. Um, no more than typical on most websites nowadays, but um, there were quite a few ads. And if you're not careful, you might click on something you weren't intending to click on. Um, Another issue that might arise is that a lot of these things are Google or Apple related apps. So if your school is not a Google school or has access to iPads, it may be difficult to use some of these resources. Um, Overall, though, it's a very good website. I'm glad I found it. There's lots of different things, and it's all pretty well organized. Um, there's also a tab on there that it lists all of the websites that they pull from. They pull resources from other websites, and they have put all of those websites in one tab, and uh, and you can click on the links. It takes you right to those websites. Um, this is very good for any teacher nowadays. Uh, the distance learning tab would be very invaluable to anyone right now. Thank you for listening. Thanks for uh, giving me the time to give you my opinions, and hopefully some of these things might help you guys out, and you can use them for yourself someday. Thank you very much.